May 2025 graduate, Shauna Green, to the podium.
Love you too. Sorry for disrupting while they were talking, but I had to scoot. But thank you everyone for being here and showing up for us, because it means more than you can imagine in our hearts. And congratulations to us, you guys. We are here. As she said, my name is Shauna Green, and I'm from the amazing Addison campus. It is an honor to stand here in front of you and know that this is going to bother me the entire speech, so I'm just going to put it back there for a minute. But it's amazing to think that we were once perfect strangers in a classroom, and now I have besties who are 2 decades plus my junior. It's okay, you can do the math. But what I mean is that this room is filled with incredible stories, stories of resilience and stories of strength. And while we've been on this nursing school journey, there have been broken hearts, broken bones, car accidents, incarcerations, road trips, fake aliases. We know who we are. There's also been the loss of loved ones, mothers, fathers, nephews. Too much drama and trauma that I can even articulate sitting together peacefully in this room right now. But surviving nursing school wasn't easy, was it, guys? It tested our limits in every possible way. But through the late night study sessions, the 4 a.m. Dunkin' runs, crying over the exams, the CJEs, the CJ Sims, the clinicals, carpooling, endless EDAPs, you know what happened? We bonded. And it wasn't your average typical surface level bonding. It was a bond born out of struggles, shared struggles that we experienced together. And that's what the true understanding of perseverance is. We've laughed together, cried together, cheered each other on, all on the same day, sometimes all in just 5 minutes. That run of emotions, we've all been there together. But in those moments of fear and doubt, we created this camaraderie that can only be formed through going through the fire, nursing school, and coming out on the other side much better than when we walked in. This bond reminds us that we are not alone, that we are in this together. So yes, we have experienced this kind of trauma bonding, if you will. But here's the beauty of it. It isn't just about surviving nursing school, it's about thriving because of the friendships we all have formed. The struggles we endured together have become the foundation for hopefully lifelong friendships and support, and for that I am endlessly grateful. I would like to share my journey with you. For those of you that don't know, it has been anything but traditional. Over the past 14 years, my life has presented countless challenges. A divorce that demanded immense sacrifices to keep my family safe, homelessness and hopelessness, with extraordinary friends and family to figure a way out of it. Juggling job losses because I chose to take care of my father, dueling with his cancers, and battling almost every case study that you will experience in the NCLEX. Unfortunately, some of us are already in this club. I lost my father. Thank you. There's no tears yet, but they're coming. In the loss of my father, I still had to put on a brave face to raise my 3 boys. I still had to push them and guide them through their life milestones. Give one away to college. But losing my dad was one of the most difficult things I endured in my life, and I miss him every day. But in hindsight, I realized what a gift he gave me. I spent spent 7 years going back and forth to the hospital, sitting bedside, listening to him try to joke about his conditions because he was losing control. Watching him struggle because he no longer had control. And you know what? It was the nurses that comforted him, that encouraged him to push through and survive. It was the nurses who comforted me in my fear and my doubt. And through those experiences, I taught myself an excellent bedside manner. My takeaway to this is that always observe your surroundings. Know what it feels like to be acknowledged and valued and heard. I'll never forget the moments when medical staff would come into the room and not speak a word to me, not speak a word to him, administer medications, titrate it, look at the vitals, and walk right out. Don't tell me that's nursing. My dad was not just another case study to learn from. He was a human being and he mattered. Losing him taught me the importance of advocacy, compassion, and love in healthcare. While I'm no longer a victim of that circumstance, I carry those life lessons with me every day, and somehow I was able to turn his death into the greatest gift of my life. Imagine being that only face that client is going to see in a 12-hour shift. It's your face they're going to see. Nurses, let's replace our judgment with kindness. And here's another thought. When something feels off, trust your instinct. If we as nurses feel like something is broken, find the evidence and try to fix it. Sometimes we hesitate to take action. No one will listen. Why would they care? The change begins with us. Our questions, our ideas can drive that progress. Mistakes and questions create trust. And the trust that you are going to say, you know what, just because I was told to think this way, doesn't mean I have to think this way. Be bold, be creative, be different, be a nurse. But you know what? Change can be uncomfortable. Change can be ugly. There are going to be times when our trust is going to be tested, instances when our integrity is going to be faltering, and opportunities could be taken away from us. But, don't worry about it. Despite those setbacks, we can persevere. I'll bet Dr. J and the administration and all the other deans are going to be glad when we're gone. Because how many times did we pick up the phone, send a text, try to schedule a meeting, try to get a town hall so our voices could be heard? Am I right? And guess what? We're here. We're standing here right now, graduating together. Life doesn't pause for your dreams. It doesn't care that you're crying over mad cow. It doesn't, you know? That journey that we've been through has been about resilience, teamwork, and the belief that we are stronger together. As you know, life in nursing depends on diversity. If you're unsure of your specialty right now, don't worry. Every time someone would ask me, where are you going to go? What do you want to do? What specialty do you want to do? I'd be like, I love everything. I love peds. I love this. Who knew that once I stepped into the ER, that organized chaos was going to be my jam? Like, yeah, exactly. But eventually I found it, and I know that you will too. I followed what made my heart happy, and it'll never steer you wrong. I thought, you know, I want to be valedictorian. I want to be amazing. Are you guys leaving? Oh, they're like, I'm sorry, I was just distracted. I'm observing what's happening in the room. So, back to this. I urge you to embrace your unique abilities. Know who you are, set your own new standards, and thrive in your nursing career because we have each other to lean on. I thought a person like me, with this dyslexia, trauma, a knack for crying over med problems. I thought, no way could I be valedictorian, but you know what? My Daisy Awards that I earned were my valedictorian moments. They rewarded me with knowing who I was. They rewarded me for my growth, my grit, and most of all, my purpose and my heart. And you will find yours too. Nurses, we know that it's not good to be sitting for too long. Perfusion, right? So in just a moment, I'd like to ask all of you to stand up if you are willing and able, and just to repeat 3 words after me. So if you will, take a stand, turn around and make eye contact with any person in the audience behind you. Some of us didn't hear that growing up very often, or even at all. But love is essential in our care. This simple gesture reminds us that nursing begins with compassion and human connection. As nurses, we will meet all clients of all walks of life. A little kindness from us can mean everything to them. Every person we care for deserves to be seen, valued, and loved. Even if they're a little cantankerous, it's okay. And when you're struggling, don't hesitate to take a step outside the room, take a breath, and figure out who you are and reconnect with yourself. We're in the home stretch right now. It's done. So nurses, let's reflect on the bonds that we have formed here, the friendships that we have built. Nothing short of miraculous, I would say. Nursing school brought us together, and our shared struggles made us stronger. We didn't take the shortcuts, we took the stairs together. And as nurses, it's not just about surviving our struggles, it's about turning them into lessons that empower us and make a difference. We are no longer victims of our circumstances. We are empowered by them. Our responsibility is to find those who need hope, guidance, and care. Maybe even a hug. Every small act of kindness and compassion matters. In closing, on behalf of all May 2025 Chamberlain Nursing School graduates, I stand here grateful, knowing that this dream wouldn't have been possible without the support of those of you who believed in us. Those of you that took a back seat so we could pursue our dreams. You chose us to be nurses. You believed in us. And we will thank you forever from the bottom of our hearts. This is not my moment. This is our moment. Nurses, you are ready to create your legacy. Please remember to never forget those moments that make you sad, but never, ever, ever forget the moments that made you glad. Love to you all, and congratulations, everybody.